Hey, welcome everyone to the 2019 ESPYS Awards. I'm Tracy Morgan. Hey, this show is a celebration of the year in sports. So many amazing things happened. The St. Louis Blues, they won their first Stanley Cup. The U.S. women's soccer team won their second World Cup in a row. And the Knicks signed Taj Gibson. I'm excited. Hey, I gotta take what I can get. Hey, man, it's so nice to be in a room full of rich black people and have no one question where we got our money. Yeah, I know Bill Walton, but this is not about you, Bill. Here, we know how we earned all our money. Now, Patrick Mahomes won MVP. Zion Williamson was the first draft pick, and Tracy Morgan got hit by a damn truck. It was very lucrative. Matter of fact, I just moved into my rich neighborhood in Alpine, New Jersey. My old rich white neighbor, he sees me coming out my gate, and he says, "Well, what do you do?" And I said, "About what?" See, he thought I was an actor or an athlete. And I told him, "You know the straws you drink out of in McDonald's?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "I make those." As you may or may not know, I just got into an accident with my brand new $2 million sports car. It was one of the most expensive cars out, and I owned it for like 3 minutes and 37 seconds. I didn't even get to put the radio on. I mean, the car dealer, he was still waving goodbye when I got hit. And I called my wife and I said, "Booby, I got into an accident." She said, "Yeah, how much we gonna get?" I tell her, "I'm sorry, Booby, it wasn't a Walmart truck. It was a lady driving a Honda Civic." She said, "Yeah, well, how much she gonna get?" My wife think getting hit by trucks is a job now. She was like, "You need to get up off this $5,000 couch and go on the turnpike and look for another truck. You ain't been hit in 4 or 5 years. Your uncle said there's a railroad crossing down by his house. You know Amtrak pay out good." But I'm excited to be here, man. Tonight, I've been a sports fan my whole life, man. But I gotta say, some things haven't changed for the better. That's right, The Last OG is not just a show. That's who I am. I'm the last OG, I'm old school. I grew up with old school players like Lawrence Taylor, Ronnie Lott, and Dick Buckus, badass men. So yes, it's hard to hear Tom Brady talk about his kale juice and his male Uggs. I just like the old school football players better. I mean, Lawrence Taylor was the greatest linebacker of all time. He used to play every down, every football game. Yeah, he did drugs, but he cared about the Giants almost as much as he cared about them damn drugs. And Ronnie Lott, that was a bad man. True story. Yo, true story, y'all. Ronnie Lott cut off part of his pinky just to return to the game, just so the 49ers could win. He sacrificed his pinky. That man could never play the flute again. And Ronnie Lott was a damn good flute player. Players used to believe in the teams. You know, Pete Rose believed in the Reds so much, he bet on them using a dugout phone. Now that's team spirit. The old school players, they had better nicknames too. Earl Too Tall Jones, World Be Free, and Chocolate Thunder. They didn't use their real name because they loved the game. Plus they owed the IRS back taxes. Fans are different too. Everybody's into this fantasy football. You know, when Janet Jackson's boob popped out, to me that was fantasy football. Now it's my football fantasy. Halftime shows are different too. I mean, we went from Janet Jackson's shirt popping open to Adam Levine's shirt coming off. And that's a damn tragedy, because that dude got Ralph Macchio nipples. Some weird ass nipples, man. Look like one of Ronnie Lott's fingers. Now, everything is crazy, man. There's a lot of weird stories in sports, man. Kevin Durant got hurt, got paid millions of dollars, and moved to Brooklyn, which is the exact opposite of what I did. And there was a big controversy at the Kentucky Derby. I went to the window, I said, "I want to put 5 G's on Seabiscuit." And they said, "Mr. Morgan, he's no longer with us." And I said, "What? When did this happen? And when is the funeral?" And there was another controversy at the Kentucky Derby. A horse named Maximum Security got disqualified for breaking the rules. Maximum Security? Hey, if you don't want your horse to seem suspicious, don't name them after a prison. Because names are important. If someone asks who did it, you're going to say Todd from accounting or Rikers Island Rick. I think Rikers Island Rick did it because I never trusted that dude at all. Horses had better names back in the days too, like Seabiscuit, Seattle Slew, and Secretariat. And Secretariat was the greatest athlete ever, and he took almost as many horse tranquilizers as Lawrence Taylor. Another thing I don't like now, players changing teams. Anthony Davis went to the Lakers. Kawhi went to the Clippers. Odell Beckham Jr. went from my Giants to the Browns, and Odell sitting there acting like it was a great idea. The only reason people leave New York to go to Cleveland is if you're in the witness protection program. What? I don't care what Odell thinks. He's down there and I'm up here.